Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
I didn't suspect you of anything.
Am I being detained or am I free to go? Am I being detained?
Do you have an ID on?
Am I being detained?
I asked you politely for your ID.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. The other day I shared an incident in which campus police officers at McLennan County Community College had a professor arrested after asking an officer to move their cruiser during a traffic stop.
You're gonna have to go around.
Use the links below to see that video. Today's video, however, was sent in by Dinstar and involves the same college and police department. Dinstar alleges that while walking through the halls, Officer Brad Pratt became upset that Dinstar didn't say hello to the officer and yelled at him. After filing a complaint against the officer, Dinstar claims the officer began following him whenever he attended class. The public campus has wooded fields surrounding the parking areas, and one day before class, Dinstar went for a walk to clear his head prior to a test. Though Officer Pratt was off duty, it appears possible that he may have followed Dinstar and called him in as a suspicious person. Officer Pratt's call prompted the response of a uniformed officer, and shortly after his arrival, Dinstar began recording.
What's your name, sir? And badge number?
My name's Lipsy, badge number 11.
Thank you, sir.
Can I see your ID, please?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
I didn't suspect you of anything. You're
Are you-
on our property.
are you detaining me?
See your ID.
Am I not allowed to walk here? Sir, I'm not trying to cause trouble. I'm just exercising my right.
Any unit, I need some backup over here, please.
I'm just exercising my right as an American, sir. Am I being detained? Yes or no, sir? Am I being detained or am I free to go?
$781, are you available?
Am I being detained or am I free to go? Sir, I'd like to go about my day. Okay, I'm going to go about my day since I'm not being detained. Have a nice day, sir. I'm trying to be polite, nice, and just exercise my rights. Have a good day, sir.
Yes, sir. Are you available?
Unlike most states that require a person to identify if lawfully detained, Texas is unique, and 3802 only requires a person identify themselves if they have been lawfully arrested. Dinstar has not been arrested, nor is there sufficient reasonable suspicion to detain him. That makes this a consensual encounter.
Sir, do you have an ID?
I'm just trying to take a walk. Am I being detained?
Do you have an ID on?
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained, sir.
Thank
I'm
you.
asking you for your ID.
And I refuse. I don't have to, sir.
Unless I'm being
over here, unless I'm being accused of a crime.
MCC property,
you think there's about ready to be a crime committed? Do you think there's about ready to be a crime committed? Then have a nice day, sir. I'm just trying to enjoy a nice walk. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I asked you politely for your ID.
And I refuse, sir. I don't have to give it to you. Texas state law. Please look it up. If you don't want me being here and this is your property, I'm walking right off the property, sir. As far as I knew, this was public property. It's not posted anywhere, no trespassing. So have a nice day, sir. I wasn't aware of anything. I'm doing anything wrong.
Dinstar revokes his consent and leaves again, but Officer Walter, who also has trouble answering questions, arrives on scene.
Hello, ma'am.
Stop.
Am I being detained?
Are you being detained?
Yes, is there...
Pull over here. I'm going to talk with this officer and find out what's going on.
Are you the supervisor, ma'am?
I am Officer Walter.
What's your badge number?
Our chief of police is on his way. If you will wait right here while I get the information.
Am I being detained or...
Of why you are here. Okay, hold on just a second.
Just taking a walk, ma'am.
MCC Police Department. Oh, ma'am, we've got a police officer that's over there trying to unlock a vehicle for a gentleman that works here. Thank you for calling. That's okay. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye.
Ma'am, I just don't trust police. I don't like to talk to them.
Well, I'm sorry. If you'll just hang on just a second, I've got to get some information.
If there's a reason I'm being detained, I need to know about it.
If you will give me just 1 minute, okay? If you will just hold on.
Ma'am, I've already given this gentleman a minute, and he said that I'm on the property, so I'm just trying to exit.
I just got here. I've been here like 30 seconds, okay? Hold on just a second.
Apparently now unconcerned with Dinstar, the officers turn their back to him while they talk and answer more phone calls.
Ma'am, am I suspected of committing a crime? Do you think there's a crime about ready to be committed?
No, sir, I don't.
Ma'am, that's just Texas law.
If you just hold me just a second.
Sir, am I free to go?
If you'll hold on just a second. Okay, sir. I'm sorry for keeping you. You can be on your way. The officer here was just asking if you were okay, and you were walking back through the woods and everything, so you're not being detained. You're free to go. Okay. I'm
Ma'am,
Melinda Walter.
I don't trust police, and
Okay.
I've never had a good experience with them. That's why I'm like this.
I'm sorry.
I don't like my rights being stepped on, and you, sir, cannot detain somebody and ask for ID unless you suspect a crime of being committed. Suspect me of committing a crime.
Here, people trespassing.
Like I said, there's nothing posted anywhere. I'm just trying to take a walk.
Okay. That's
Which,
fine. You're
as
free
an
to
American
go.
citizen, it's my right to do that.
You're free to go, sir. Okay? Thank
Have
you.
a great day, ma'am.
You too.
Dinstar leaves and attends his class. Officer Walter then writes in her report that when she tried to shake his hand, he told her that his brother was shot by cops and that he didn't like them. That certainly wasn't captured on Dinstar's video, and the MCC police refused to release their body cam footage for this incident, though they were obviously activated. Officer Walter's notes indicate that one of the phone calls she took was Chief Williams, the same one from the other day that didn't understand the obstruction statute. This time, the chief told the officers to let him go. Based on the report written by Officer Pratt, it is alleged that he was able to review Dinstar's wartime disability accommodations that were filed with the school, as the officer included and embellished several of Dinstar's medical diagnoses in his narration, though he never made contact with him that day. And just a few weeks later, Officer Pratt writes that he saw Dinstar's truck again parked by the woods. The officer writes a spooky story about how he felt something wasn't right and that someone was watching him or setting him up for an ambush. Then, Dinstar comes downstairs and leaves, after which Officer Pratt investigated the woods and hilariously pats himself on the back, writing about his hunting experience when he finds poop and the fact that he can tell the difference between human and animal feces. Yes, this is on a police report. The officer then claims that this is the second time that he's noticed Dinstar around human feces. Dinstar followed this all up with a complaint and met with the deans about the incident, but in the end, as usual, nothing changes. Dinstar went on to graduate from MCC with the highest honors and from Texas Tech on their campus, summa cum laude. A link to my previous video regarding this department will be linked down below, along with a link to Dinstar's channel. If you head over there, be sure to let him know that I sent you. Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady LackLuster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.